Hello, my name is Jack Dangermond, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you and invite you to this summer's user conference. This happens in July. It's a massive event, actually. We're expecting somewhere between 18 and 20,000 people, which is the largest collection of our users ever brought together. And then there'll be virtual opportunities as well for some of it. But I want to invite you because I think somehow being together is really important. Being able to share, learn from each other, advance our thinking, get behind the scenes, talk to developers, for example, who are building the tools and get both the substance of their development, but also the vision which is driving them. This is really intriguing. And so it's, in one sense, a massive teach-in or training for our users to learn from us, of course, but also, more importantly, learn from each other. You know, GIS is a rapidly evolving technology. And it's driven by science, it's driven by the engineering work that our developers do, but it's also driven in part by the sort of creative work that you as GIS users do. And at this event, we can share that. We can learn from each other's work. We will learn a lot, but we're hopeful that you will also learn a tremendous amount as well. GIS and its influence is growing rapidly. We see this in our business activities, but we also see it in just the messaging and the impacts that it's making on different organizations and ultimately the planet itself. This year, we are planning to focus on some of the main engineering driving tools, but also share vision for what's behind them. And also, again, emphasize application footprints that are across the user community across the world. There'll be over 500 sessions at this conference. We'll see some inspirational leaders like the head of NOAA or an adventure finder in Africa, walking across Africa, exploring work with the National Geographic Society. We'll see firsthand what developers who are building ArcGIS and our related tools are thinking and how they're doing it. You'll have the opportunity to interact with them as well as thousands of other people like yourself. How are they doing the work? Learning from them, perhaps one of the most important outcomes. Building new relationships, seeing visions about where GIS is going into the future, enterprise GIS or infrastructure that provides many agencies collaborating, sharing their information, providing a new future or a better future or a more sustainable future. I like this idea because it is kind of the fusion of thought, the mixing, interacting back and forth, learning from each other, and then making advancements. You know, I've been doing this now for over 44 years, and every time it happens, it's a thrill to me because I get excited about seeing both the footprints of our users' work, but also how technology has been evolving with respect to supporting users' work, and also how it's evolving with respect to other technologies that are supporting its evolution. Advances in computing, advances in AI and machine learning, advances in remote sensing, and all of it together as a kind of evolutionary process. So I really want to encourage you to come to this. There's something special about actually just being together. It's better than just virtual meetings. And while virtual interaction has transformed the way that we as a global society work, there's something about being with people from 140 other countries and seeing how they're interpreting, interacting with them, seeing people in real spaces that are from virtually every industry that are applying GIS all across society. There's something about being with leadership and also technicians and interacting with them. There's communications that happen that we can't explain actually how it really happens, but it's exciting. So I want to encourage you to be here this year and grow with all of the rest of us. Thank you.